Good morning, friends. Yesterday your goal was I can add using doubles and near double stacks. So double stacks are 3 plus 3, near double stacks would be 3 plus 4. Today your goal is I can make a 10 to help me add. So how we're going to do this is using a 10 frame. This, come on camera, focus, there it goes. This is a 10s frame. You should recognize this from the bottom of our scoreboard where we put smileys every time you guys beat the teachers. So here's what we're going to do. It says to take counters, put the yellow, take a handful of counters, and I will have bags available for you when you do this, but for right now, you're going to practice using however Miss Helmlich's counters fall. So I'm going to take my counters, and I'm going to dump them on my plate, but I have to count 13 out first. So we're going to count 13 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. It says put all of the yellow counters in the top 10 frames. I'm going to do that first. This is how I have them, so just put them up here where they are now. Yellow, 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 yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then put all of the red 10 counters in the bottom 10 frame. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red counters. Now what it's going to tell me to do is move my red counters up into the yellow 10 frame box so that the yellow 10 frame box is completely full. I'm just going to move these 3 up. So before we had 7. See, that's why I use a marker. That's why you use a pencil. We had 7 plus 6. Now we have 10 plus 3. Because I have 10 in the top 10 frame and 3 left over. 10 plus 3 is way easier for me to add than 6 plus 7. So I'm going to do 10 plus 3. That's 13. I can also count all of the counters and see if 7 plus 6 still equals 13. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 plus 6. Now I'm going to count them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I had 13 counters altogether. Your paper should look like mine with the numbers. To draw the counters the way they fell for me, this is what I'd like you to do. Draw a circle in each box. I have 7 counters up top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 counters below. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shade these counters up here. That way I can tell that they're different. They're not all the way colored in. They're quickly colored in. Here's what I do. I'm going to circle these 3 and draw an arrow moving them up. I'm not going to shade them though. I am going to cross them off from down below. So now this 10 frame is full and I have 3 left over. That's how your paper should look. Pause the video and make your paper look like my paper. So that you show 7 colored 10 frames, 6 uncolored 10 frames, and show moving 3 counters. And show your counters moving up to fill up the above 10 frame. Pause your video, do that now. You should have just made your 10 frames look like mine, and you should have 7 plus 6 equals 13, and 10 plus 3 equals 13. Remember, we're using Make a 10 strategy to help us add today, so turn the page. You should be looking at your See and Show page. It's page 30 if you're not sure. Page 30 right over here. See and Show. You can make a 10 to help you add. Let's find 8 plus 4. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to circle 2 of my yellow counters and move them upstairs. So now that's a complete 10 frame. And now I have 10 plus 2. Those become 10. Bring down your 2. Oh, look. That looks almost the same. My 4 I broke into 2. I moved them upstairs. So then I have just 2 left. And then it looks like this. We have a complete 10 frame. We have 2 left over. So now you have 10 plus 2 equals 12. So that means 8 plus 4 equals 12. If you're not sure, go back to your first 10 frame and count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It does equal 12. But what we did was we made it easier by filling that first 10 frame. 8 and 2, and then we had 2 left over. We filled that first 10 frame up. So I'm going to do 1 and 2 with you, and then you will do the on my own by yourself. 1 and 2 together. We're going to practice it together. So I'm going to count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 red counters, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellow counters. I'm going to move this one upstairs. So I have 10 up top, and then I just count what's left over. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We can also punch it up. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I stopped because I have 4 fingers left, and that's how many counters I have. My answer is 14. My sum is 14. Let's try the other problem. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the bottom 10 frame. I need to move 3 upstairs. 1, 2, 3. So now these are all used. I only have 2 that didn't get used. So I have 10 plus 2 equals, I'm going to punch it up, 10, 11, 12. My sum is 12. So 7 plus 5 equals 12. On the bottom it says, name all of the facts you know that have a sum of 10. So I can do, we already know that if I switch my add-ins, I still get the same sum. So I'm just going to do it like this. 0 plus 10 equals 10. 1 plus 9 equals 10. 2 plus 8 equals 10. 3 plus 7 equals 10. 4 plus 6 equals 10. 5 plus 5 equals 10. I could write the other ones too, where I write them backwards, and I would do 6 plus 4 equals 10. But I don't need to do that, because I don't have enough space, and you probably don't either. But we know now that these numbers are all the numbers we need to know at best friends for 10. They're called best friends for 10. All right, so now you are going to use the counters Miss Helmet gave you and you can use the counters Miss Helmet gave you, or you can punch it up. You're going to use the counters on the mat to solve all of the on my own page, all of this page, that's page 31. All of the problem solving, and you need to write a number sentence. Remember, a number sentence is 1 plus 2 equals 3. That's an example. A number sentence is just numbers making a sentence that tell you what you're doing. That's how you show your thinking. So I'm going to do number 17 with you so you can see what Miss Helmet means. Miss Lee's class sees 9 tigers at the zoo. Miss John's class sees 8 tigers. How many tigers did they see in all? I'm going to circle the numbers, 9 and 8. I'm going to box the question. 9 plus 8 is going to be my number sentence. 9 plus 8. I can punch it up, or I can draw my dots and make my dots my 10 frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 1 dot to go over here. So I'm going to circle it and move it over. So I have 10 plus 7. Let's count it. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. My sum is 17, so it's 17 tigers. You need to write that on your paper when you do these two problems. We're not going to do write about math today. Cross it off. Then you'll do your homework page. It's page 33. It looks like this. You can draw your arrows up to fill the tin frame. That way you know these counters have been used and you only have the counter in the bottom that's not circled to count. Oh, this one's tricky. I'm going to do it like this. That's tricky. Now you have to be able to figure it out on your own. And then you're going to do the back side, and make sure you do this test practice question at the bottom. We always do this question. Okay? That's page 34. Bring all of your papers and your pencil to teacher time for your My Teacher lesson today, so we can check our answers, go over anything we have questions about, and see what we need to fix.